evening, everybody, and welcome to the Imps Ting podcast show with me, Cornell B, live and direct. And today I am reacting to Lincoln City 0, Bolton Wanderers 3. Before I get into the video, thank you to the 415 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. It absolutely means a lot. Thank you so much. Keep on smashing a like. Keep on leaving comments. Keep on putting comments on today's game and also on my other videos as well. Thank you very much as well to the new subscribers, the ones that have already subscribed. I'd love to get it up to 416. It would be very, very appreciated. Thank you very much. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get into the video back again. So us Lincoln City have lost 3-0 to Bolton. Obviously for me, here's my views on it and my reaction to it. For me personally, the first half was nowhere good enough. The defending for me was poor. When I saw the lineup and it said that there was no Jaden Brown in it, I thought, and TJ, listen, I really like TJ. I love TJ. I think TJ is an amazing player. But I don't know if he felt scared today. I don't know. But for me, the performance in the first half is like to say that we wasn't really in it. And I feel like that's not the way that we should be playing. And I'll be honest, I think we were missing Brown, because I think if we had Brown, and there were a few players that I felt that should have started in the game. Definitely Rico Hackett. Smith came on and made a little bit of an impact. But when Rico Hackett came on in the second half, then we started to get our pressing back. But the first half for me was not good enough. And this is what and Bolton taught us a very, very fine lesson, that because they had the stronger side, the stronger team, the stronger players in their team, especially when you got a defender like Santos at the back, for them, it just shows that they were much more stronger than us. We were weaker. And this is where I say that we need to improve the centre-back role. We need to bring in 2 centre-backs. I still believe we can bring Moyle into it. Tommy Lee into it, 2 wide players, possibly a striker, possibly and looking at 2 right wing backs. And I just felt that the performance, there were positives in the game, especially Ethan Hamilton. He was very, very positive in the midfield, playing alongside Ethan Araran. And I felt that Rico Hackett had an impact on the game. He was causing problems for Bolton's defence, and they couldn't handle him. TJ Ulmer's chance, Sorensen's chance, House's chance. I thought House was poor today. Mandroyu put in some decent passes. There were times where it was a little bit sloppy. Ethan Hamilton had a very good, fantastic game. Ethan Araran, decent performance, put in some decent tackles. But for me personally, I think there were a few players that should have started. Definitely, Smith and Ethan and Hackett should have started for me. I know there was no House because I don't know if he's picked up or not, but it looks like he has. That's why TJ almost was put into the back line there to make it as a free there. But for me personally, I know I was talking to a few Imps fans. They weren't sure what Kennedy was trying to do with the formation, and probably would have played Tyler Walker behind and House up front, with Walker just playing behind House. But to be honest with you, I'm just disappointed that we lost the first game of the season. And of course, optimism is a big, massive virtue. But here it is that it's the first game of the season. You don't know what type of goosebumps, what type of nerves are going through the players, because you always want to make a good and fantastic impression. And obviously today we didn't do that. And especially against a side who are going to be fighting, and not only just that, challenging for automatics or even better playoffs, but I think they'll go up automatically, which is Bolton. And Bolton showed that they were the better side than we were. We got back into it in the second half. We pushed on. When we was 1 goal down, I thought half time, there's an equaliser coming, and I said there had to be 1 or 2 changes. Rico Hackett came on and just changed the game. I'm surprised that Rico Hackett didn't start. But today, as soon as the second goal went in, unlucky with the own goal by Paul O'Connor. I'm sure he's upset about that. Big him up very much. As soon as the third goal went in, it was game over without fail. And this is why what it did show is that when you need centre backs, two centre backs to cover O'Connor and Jackson, and then Monson out, we haven't replaced Poole, which is a massive blow. Losing Regan Poole is a big blow. But it comes to show that we, Lincoln City, definitely need more reinforcements at the back. We need two centre backs, two midfielders, two wide players, and possibly a striker. Sorry. And two right wing backs to cover the likes of Sorensen and TJ. For me, Sorensen had his poorest game that I've ever seen. He's still a fantastic player. Don't get me wrong, but today wasn't his best performance today. And I think for me, Tuesday is going to be very, very interesting to see how Mark Kennedy is going to line it up. But right now, I think once we add these type of new faces to our team, we'll be fine. But today was not a good performance, and it has to be better. We need to improve it. And we need to improve the numbers game, because us challenging for top 6, which I know will still happen, we need to have more backups and we need to have more reinforcements. So if we can add two centre backs to the role, especially at the back, because we look light. And I did read an article that it did say that they were worried about the back line, especially at centre back, that we could get exposed. And today we got exposed by Bolton, and we got exposed bad. Badder than bad. But optimistically, it's the first game, it's the first day of the season. Tuesday has to be better, can be better, and Saturday can be better. And once we improve and we add a few more faces to the team, then we're going to be a team. Something was there, but it was just something is not clicking right. And Kennedy will address it and has to address it, because we're on our 5th season, and I want to see Lincoln City do well this season, this new season. I want us to be challenging for playoffs this year. I want to see us challenging for top 6. But today wasn't our best game today, and I'm being honest. Optimistic I can be. I'm still being optimistic on the side, but the performance wasn't good enough. And I want to see a better improved performance on Tuesday and going into our first home game of the season against Wickham, because we cannot play like that against Wickham. Fingers crossed Jayden Brown is fully fit and we have some more new faces. And once we do that, Lincoln City will still be challenging for the playoffs, and still, come the end of this new season, we'll be finishing in the playoffs this year. But the way we played today was not good, and we need to be better. And the performance has to be better, and we need to see the players show up and put on a shift in 100%. The ones that were more put in a more of a performance was Hamilton and Hackett. They were the best ones. But today, we got what we fully deserve, and that was a loss today. And I'm going to be honest, I'm very disappointed, I'm upset, but still, I'm still optimistic for this new season that has just started. Just need a few more faces. And once we add them, we'll be fine. Thank you very much for watching my Imps Ting podcast show today. And I'm absolutely happy that I managed to go to the away day today. Disappointing about the result, but it is what it is today. Thank you so much. And big up the Imps fans. Big up 617 Squadron, who came today and made the effort to come today. I know it wasn't what we wanted, and most importantly, big up the Imps fans and big up Lincoln City Football Club as a club. Thank you so much for having me at the away game today. Disappointed about the result, but we'll bounce back. Come Saturday, next Saturday against Wickham, we'll bounce back. Because this time, we ain't giving up. I'll tell you that for now. Smash a like on my YouTube video. Thank you very much for watching the Imps podcast show. Keep leaving a like, keep subscribing. Love to get it up to 414 or 415. It would be very, very nice, but in baby steps. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Up the Imps. Back again.